This is David Digiandomenico, who is going to talk about his feelings about war and what the world should know about war. Go ahead.
My perception of war is you're never going to find anything beautiful in it. There's no sugarcoating it. There's no way to buffer it. You go to war for a cause. There's no, whether it's political, whether it's religious, whether it's something sparked. What I want the anybody seeing this video to know about war, it's never pretty. There's no way to buffer it. It's a last resort. I think it's unnecessary, but due to the human nature, it's unavoidable. It's been throughout history. If you want to know my experiences with it, I think that war changes you in a way that makes you a little bit more desensitized, makes you appreciate life more. From my experiences dealing with it, I didn't experience war like people think about, like the word is. It wasn't force on force. I never killed anybody. I never shot my weapon at anybody. I was in an environment where I was in that environment, worrying about whether or not I was going to live or die, because it wasn't force on force. My experience is more comparable to a cop driving in the worst neighborhood in America and wondering if something's going to happen, and then just making sure that when something does happen, you're aware, all your training kicks in, and everything that you've learned and done kicks in that moment, and you just have to be confident by yourself. It is scary. It's a mixture of feelings. You stop. I think after a certain point, you have to just kind of let go of that fear and just say, whatever happens, happens. You're never going to get through it. You're always going to be held back about what if, instead of just continuing on. You got to let it go. I'm not going to say it was easy for me to just say I'm going to go. I think the unknown of what's going to happen was the worst experience. I think that once you're in a really low situation in life like that, with that experience, when you greatly appreciate what you have today, little things you take for granted, like being able to walk down the street for a coffee, in relative safety, versus me walking outside in a Humvee and driving down a city and wondering if I'm going to come back because a bomb is going to blow up underneath me and kill me, or I'm going to get shot, trying to treat someone that I'm working with. My empathy, grew just experiencing with these people. From my experience in Iraq, to live like that, to know that violence is the norm there. And the message I want to convey to everyone watching this video is, it's hard for me to put in words what I've experienced, but the outcome of it is that I am aware of how beautiful life is, more so now than before I went into that environment. It makes me appreciate what I have more today than I did prior to me joining the Army and doing 2 tours in Iraq.